Hi, I'm Daytona, and today we are talking with Adler Davidson. Adler, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah. So last night you had a comedy show in Jones.
I did.
Was that the first time that you've ever done anything like that?
It's the first time I've ever done anything like that to that scale, I would say.
Okay.
Because I've done a lot of theater, a lot of sort of performing, and I used to do like magic shows when I was a youngling back in high school.
Nice.
I did a magic show one time when I was on vacation with my grandparents because they live in Florida during the winter and they come back here in the summer. But I did a magic show for their like old people clubhouse in Florida.
Okay.
I got paid $100 for it. So
nice.
it was So I've done performing stuff before, but this was the first like solely written by me comedy sort of full thing. That was just me up there, but yeah.
So what all went into organizing that event?
Yeah, so just kind of a lot of trial and error, you know, figuring out what's funny, what's not funny. I did a lot of going up to Springfield. They have a comedy club up there called the Blue Room, and I did some open mics and whatnot, and kind of tried it out. But yeah, and then also just a lot of writing too, with like the short film and putting it together. So just making sure it's structured well helped a lot, and then it kind of came together.
Yeah. What did you do for like advertising the event? Like I saw posters and stuff but did you do like really anything else for that?
Yeah, so for advertising, I did put together. I talked with the Outlook, the student newspaper here. I got them to write a story about me, which was, I think, helpful, especially for a lot of faculty members that are engaged with that and they see it. And then I did put posters up, and then I put a trailer on my YouTube channel, which that got one guy. He drove down from it was an hour-and-a-half drive for him to come see it, and then some people from Tennessee came to come see it.
Wow,
and drove like 7 hours.
That's really impressive.
Yeah, so
that's really cool.
I was kind of flabbergasted, honestly.
Yeah, but, that's a nice word.
Yes.
Were there any like unexpected problems that you ran into like throughout the process?
There weren't really. Like it honestly, like it came together pretty well. I was like there's a lot of unknowns at a lot of points because I'm really used to like making consistent YouTube videos and putting it out, getting affirmation, putting a little thing out, getting affirmation. But this was just sitting for 6 months by myself and like writing this, and then I put it out all at once. And so like it was hard to rehearse at some points, and I didn't know certain things at certain points, and so that was the only like struggle I'd say. But at the end, it like came together really smoothly. Yeah.
So just like it's just a totally different thing for you.
Yeah.
So are you gonna do like any more shows like that, you think?
I mean, yeah, if the opportunity opens up, you know, it's kind of like a money question, I guess, of just like getting a venue and making sure it's a venue that can house like the audio tracks and video playing and whatnot. So, but yes, I'm 100% open to it.
Yeah. Okay, so you also have a YouTube channel, which is where like some of the people like heard about your thing. So how did you get started doing that?
Yeah, so I started YouTube 5 years ago, and I was doing, I just started making videos on my little iPod Touch 5th generation, and like the first 50 or so videos I made were shot and edited on my iPod.
Oh wow. And
I would our internet was so slow, and it would take like, 4 or 5 hours to upload like a 3-minute video. Wow. So I would make the video, edit it on my little iPod, and then like set it to upload, and then go to sleep, and then it would hopefully be uploaded the next day and hadn't crashed. But that's how I started out, and then I branched out and was able to get better equipment as I sort of grew and progressed throughout of that.
Yeah. So you now have over 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. So how is that, like getting to that point? Like how did that feel for you?
It's great, really cool just to see that, people watch my stuff and resonate with it, and I'm thankful for that. And a lot of that, like those numbers really come from just making friends in this sort of YouTube sphere. And just like I have friends, Blind Me Cow, I don't know if you've heard of them, they've shouted me out, and I've like done videos with them and stuff, and then just a lot of other people that I've kind of become friends with, and we all just kind of promote each other.
Yeah.
And that's how I got there. And then again with just putting the time into it,
yeah,
it kind of happens.
Side note, my dad really loves your videos.
Does he?
Yes, he really does.
That's
so,
funny.
So
someone here, I forget her name, she said her grandma loves my videos.
That's awesome.
And she's like the girl here is an okay fan, but her grandma like
hardcore.
And it's the funniest thing to me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you're reaching multiple generations, which is like really awesome.
It is.
Your stuff can do that.
Yeah.
So which video do you feel like you were able to like enjoy your creative process the most, or like express your creativity the most?
Yeah. I think two pop into my head right now, because like I make so many kind of different types of videos.
Yeah.
Like my favorite Adler show would probably be a more recent one, which was what actually happens in a sponsored video, and I review this juicer, and I just go haywire with it, and it's just fun, and I'm just ridiculous with it. And then my favorite like sketch type video is one called Inspirational Hot Dog. And
I very much enjoy that video.
Yes, it's a classic in my eyes of my stuff.
Yeah.
If I can say that. But
I think it's okay.
That's probably one of my favorites, just because it's just unique, weird, but like you feel it somehow.
Yes, I was very inspired.
I'm glad. That was the goal.
Yes. So speaking of goals, what is like your big like overarching career goal? Like what's the dream?
Yeah, I mean the dream really is just to do comedy, be a comedian, kind of in whatever that means. Whether it's right now the big sort of forefront goal is stand up,
Yeah.
And so that's kind of my goal right now. But like I would love to act comedically and keep making YouTube videos, maybe write a book, just anything, like the medium doesn't completely matter, but I am just there for it, just being a comedian.
Yeah, just all of the things.
Yeah.
All of them. I love that. So speaking of all of the things,
Yes.
VeggieTales song.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Deep cut. Well, yeah, so for those that don't know, I am on VeggieTales in the House, Season 2, Episode 13. The silly song, I Love Sardines, I am the lead vocalist in that song. And the way that happened was in high school, scrolling through Facebook one day, and I saw that VeggieTales had a contest, a silly song contest, and you had to do a cover of a silly song, and then they would pick the winner, basically. Okay. And so I called up my friend, one of my YouTube friends, Gabe Miller. He's done a lot of music stuff with me, and I'm like, hey, we should do this. And so he made kind of an EDM track to his cheeseburger. And and that's on my YouTube channel. I made just a cover of the song His Cheeseburger, and I I sang it, and then the Newsboys were like the judges for the top 10, and then his public voting for 3. So Michael Tate's seen my face apparently and picked it. And then it was public voting, and I ended up winning like in all 3 categories. And then they drove me up to St. Louis, and I recorded in like this professional studio with a producer who's worked with like Britney Spears and Coldplay.
So you're kind of a big deal.
I mean, he was writing a song called I Love Sardines, so I don't know if I would say that, but...
Yeah, we'll say it for now.
Well, yeah, we'll say it for now. But yeah, so that's how that happened. Oh, and I also won a TV with it, but... Wow. That's beside the point.
Well, Adler, I want to thank you for being here with us today.
Yes, it was so fun.
I really enjoyed all of the stories. So, yeah, it's great.